Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you monthly horoscope for 2020. This particular monthly forecast has no relevance with Western astrology or sun prediction because my whole predictions are based on your moon sign. My whole predictions are based on Vedic Indian astrology. On today's video, here are the reminder of what I'll be discussing on your monthly horoscope, the monthly forecast. I'll be talking about your health. I'll be talking about your education. I'll be discussing about your romantic life, your relationship life. I'll be informing you regarding your career, job or profession, as well as your monthly conclusion. To skip to a particular part of this video, I have placed timestamps for each of these subjects in this video description below. So here are the monthly forecast for all of you, and please don't forget afterward to like this video, subscribe and click that bell to get the notification of your latest weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope plus your major 4 transit planetary horoscopes. Here are on my channels. To have the full version of this video, which include the transit, all the transits, your tasks, your precautions, the chanting for this month, please do visit our website prakashastrologer.com. Monthly forecast for month of February 2020. Let's talk about Aries. Aries monthly forecast for month of February 2020. First thing first, your health. Your physical body demands a lot of attention and you may not have any time to exercise, Aries, this particular month, and you got to look after your health. If you have any inexplicable pains in your body, all over your body, and refrain from any kind of accident. And if there is a change in temperature, can affect your health from hot to cold, cold to hot. Must need doctor attention. You suffer from some sort of a muscular pains due to age, due to health. At times you experience weakness in your muscles and blood problems. There may be some sort of a sickness connected to your blood, or you have some sort of a issue regarding a male or female health issues. Especially if you're a Aries and female, you must look after your female health. Aries education in the month of February. Aries, in this month of February, you're endowed with higher learning, wisdom, good moral values. You go for higher education and studies and you'll succeed. You can rationalize what you want to study, and sometime if you don't rationalize, you distort the message of your teachers and stubbornly refuse to listen to your teachers or their corrections. That you won't do a justice to your studies, Aries. You have a high standard for research and learning. You will do very well in scientific research or science subjects. Higher education can be obstructed if you lose the interest. And may I say that higher education for you, Aries, can bring a lot of rewards for you for the future. Aries, your romance and relationship in the month of February. You're very passionate and can fall in and out of the love easily. Though you have a strong feeling, you may tend to be not very demonstrative in your affection and love and may suppress your desire. You're sensual, you have a high energy, you're full of vitality, you're very passionate and thus end up being hasty and foolhardy. You have strong desire, but experience may not live up to your fantasy. Your sense of identity is colored by your sexual successes or failures. So, but look after your relationship. Aries, career, job, profession. You labor hard to progress your destiny. You're career and status minded. You're very, very career develop oriented minded. And that, I'll do this again. Aries, career, job, profession. You labor hard to progress your destiny. You're career and status minded. You're very, very career develop oriented minded. And that, I'll do this again. Aries, your career, job and profession. You labor hard to progress your destiny. You're very career and status minded, Aries. You're very true to your career aspirations and faithfully follow up on them until you succeed. You readily accept challenges and responsibility to advance your career and bring you recognition and a high status. You carefully plan the phases of your career. You will fulfill your ambitions and disciplines and your projects and undertakings. Rather, may I say that this particular month, rather throwing a tantrum, become moody, you will do whatever it takes to attain your personal goal or professional goal. It can be financial freedom, it can be enlightenment, it can be a position of great leadership in your career, or you would like to plan, may I say, materialize your big plans. You tend to keep on changing your vision and direct your energy toward change rather than sometime finishing the goal. You're moving the goalpost time to time, which would give you benefit of your work. May I say, which will give you highest rate of growth. If you carry on pushing your goalpost, you can achieve a lot as longer your determination, your drive, your discipline is there. You can achieve outstandingly a lot. Yes. Aries monthly conclusion for month of February. In this coming month, February 2020, you'll come across lots of running around and hassles. You'll be able to resolve a lot of your problems and complications. Many health problem complications, domestic issues will be resolved. You will be extremely busy and all over the place. Please beware of secret tensions, foul temper and out of control word of speech and behavior will not be any help. So refrain from these. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. Please be more passionate in your family relationship. If there are any difference of opinion or clashes, then please sort it out with passion, understanding, love, affection, care. Going to talk about Taurus, the monthly forecast month of February for Taurus. The whole prediction based on your moon sign, whole prediction based on your ascendant and your Lagna sign. Taurus health for month of February. You may lack enough physical activity and sometimes you have a health issues which are hard to diagnose. Sleep can be disturbed, you get frequent coughs and colds. At times you'll experience weak in muscles and blood troubles. The liver needs special preventive care. Avoid food that strain you or harm you. Mouth, lips or face in general may suffer some sort of a health issues or scars. You may have problem in reproductive organs. You may have a problem in your tummy, which is difficult to diagnose. Education. This coming month for education, may I say that for Taurus, you have a good education. Your academia background is exceptional. You tend to plan your career very carefully, including education, other related matters. Research and scientific or any other kind would be apt for one of your wisdom. You will experience religious or educational institutes as places are disciplined and limiting personal freedom. Higher education as the basis for your career is very likely. Education is a basis for your successful career will come easily to you. You're drawn to academia circles and may be involved with higher learning and higher education. Romance, relationship. Your personality attract the companionship. Your personality attract opposite sex. You're passionate and you can be fall in and out of love easily. You put a great deal of emphasis of relationship. You tend to attract forceful and daring individuals whose will you may have to submit to. You may be ill-treated by members of companion, whether you by your spouse or by someone unrelated. Relationships are open and stable, often related to your work in one way or the other way. You have a high libido. Your partnership may be instrumental to achieve success, status, prestige and honor. Job, profession, career. Job, profession, career for this coming month, February. You want to be player in a powerful arena. You will use any means to gain your goals. An ability to deal with detail will be important in your work. You may be working long hours. You may be engaged in competitive undertaking with other people in your field. There may be a number of frequent projects in which you attend, each requiring a short learning curve to get along. Your work skills are always improving. You are an example of on-job training. You're logicians, debaters, you can plan things well, can make an efficient executive salesperson. You can be remarkably good in sales. Taurus monthly conclusion for month of February 2020. In this coming month of February, there will be financial gain and prosperity. Your past efforts will be rewarded. There will be achievements regarding wealth comforts. There will be enjoying meeting people, good people. There will be happy occasion in the family. Your expenditure can be rising all over the place. Professionally, there will be lots of running around, but most of your efforts will be rewarded. Do watch your drive and step. Please refrain from any living conflict in your marriage relationship. Make sure you do not offend anybody's pride, honor, ego verbally. Don't humiliate anybody. Don't ridicule anybody, please. Going to talk about Gemini. Gemini monthly forecast for month of February. Gemini. Health. Your vitality may be at low periodically. And Gemini in the month of February contributing to health problems. Although you have a steady health, you may experience some draining of vital force or life force. Your health and vitality may be somewhat drained and you may be physical complaints that are difficult to diagnose. Gemini in this month of February, you may develop diagnose or health issues that are hard to diagnose. Sleep can be disturbed. Your health problem may have psychological root due to emotional extremes or pessimism. There may be health problem related to excess of wind element in your constitution, leading to fearfulness, nervousness, hysteria. At times, you will experience weak muscles and blood troubles. Gemini education for month of February. Your education comes to you easily and you are very enthusiastic about your learning and living. You are good in education. You can learn quite a lot. You're enthusiastic and you have a deep interest in learning. You may love to study and would rather read than eat. You may be connected to university or institution. You're very curious about almost any topic and like to know at least a little about everything. Teachers have a very formative influence on you. You can rationalize, otherwise distort the message of your teachers and stubbornly refuse to listen to their corrections. Sometimes you can do that. You have a high standard for research and learning. Romance and relationship. You're very passionate and can fall in and out of love easily. Sporting with companion is delight for you. You put a great deal of emphasis of relationship in your life. Relationship will bring you happiness. You attract partners that are knowledgeable and have a good judgment. You can be overly optimistic and somewhat wasteful in relationship. You'll have a time and an excess of sexual pleasures. You bring your sense of honor and reputation into one-to-one relationship, partnership, marriage. In your marriage, you would like your spouse to be devoted to you as you are to them. Marriage can be quite difficult. Marriage or long-term relationship may be troubled. Profession, job, career. You're very ambitious. You work hard in your daily job to get great results. You may work behind the scene and have a subtle spiritual power which aids you in making grand worldly progress. You may find stability in your life by carrying out extremely difficult projects. You like to challenge yourself, and you'll accept those challenges. And bigger the challenge, bigger the opportunity, bigger the success. You can be very good consultant, legal consultant, financial consultant, accountancy consultant. You can be the finest consultant. You can plan things well and can make an efficient executive or salesperson. You may engage in trade in great distance and be well known in distant places. You'll be interested in growing through business association with others. Partnership will bring material progression as well as general support. Gemini monthly conclusion for month of February. In this coming month, February, you'll come across many struggleful situations, but eventually your situation will improve. You'll come across lots of professional and financial opportunities. Your health will improve, but please beware of an aggressive or stubborn attitude. Your expenditure will be sky high, and you'll make lots of progressive strategies and planning for your career, your business, your profession. You've got to handle your joint ventures and marriage relationship with passion, love, affection, understanding. You've got to make sure that communication must be flawless. Please invest more passion, affection, care, understanding in your relationship. Going to talk about Cancer, monthly forecast for Cancer for month of February. Cancer health this month of February. You may develop health issues which is hard to diagnose. You may have a few health complications. If you do not get enough rest, you feel that your mind and nervous system get out of balance easily. You need a proper sleep, a deep sleep. Sleep can be a tonic. You should have that tonic. For all of us, sleep is must. Health may be frail and it may be influenced by emotional disturbances. And you're likely to suffer from sort of a cold or muscular pains and of rheumatic nature. And if you are in age that is old age, you have to look after your health more carefully. You'll experience weak muscles and some sort of blood issues. Your digestive power may be somewhat sluggish and low. Your skin can be very sensitive and may need some medical attention at times. There may be some disturbing factor in your male or female health. Is likely to you may find problem with reproductive areas or areas from where waste is eliminated, like a rectum. Please look after that area regarding your health. Any issue with blood, any issue with digestive system, any issue with kidney or urine, take care of yourself. Education for the month of February. You have a good education. You could be a good researcher. If you're studying science, you could be outstanding. It's likely you may have some sort of a background of technology or some sort of a mathematics or numbers or engineering or logics. Your education can be interrupted if you're not very careful. But you like to study independently and you have an independent way of learning. Your independent and hand-on attitude in learning is likely to cause some discomfort or even resistance to traditional education. It might be hard for you to acquire higher education, even though you can obtain it easily. The process of gaining a higher education can be irritating and annoying. As it is. You're knowledgeable about some technical areas, perhaps related to computers, IT, machines, cutting or heating. Romance or relationship in this month. You're very passionate. You can fall in and out of the love easily. You love to get the attention of the companion. You have a strong passion for things or people you desire. You enjoy the companionship, and you have a those companions have a great emphasis in your life. There may be a tendency to indulge in secret romantic relationship. You put a great deal of emphasis of relationship. Though you have a strong feeling, you may tend to you might not be very over demonstrative in your affection, love, and sometimes you suppress your desire. It can be difficult to consistently maintain effective communication in relationship. You will experience distress, some lack of understanding or closeness in your relationship with companion. Be careful not to be forceful in your process of creating relationship. Job, profession, career. You can be high-powered, productive worker or performer. You'll be an expert in line of activity. Your work focus on intellect. The need to find the livelihood which matches your ambitions and natural abilities is an overwhelming and irritating factor. You can be an excellent teacher because you understand the depth of struggle involved in learning. You can plan things well. You can make an efficient executive or salesperson. Your strategies and method can be harsh at times. You are skilled at making deals. You prefer to be your own boss. Business can be very successful and you prefer self-employment or independence. You like to work independently, but it takes some time before your career allows independence. Considered monthly conclusion for month of February. In this month, for February 2020, you must look after your health and well-being. Beware of arguments or conflict and legal complications. Beware of court case and legal battle. Your hard work will be rewarded. Don't borrow money and invest in gambling or risky investment. It won't give you anything back. Watch your temper and attitude. Your family comfort will be rising. You'll be extremely busy. There will be rise in status, prestige and honor. You'll be active, creative, dynamic, but you will carry lots of secret tensions due to family relationship. Don't borrow money and refrain from investing in gambling or risky investment. You'll enjoy romances and relationship. Refrain from out of control aggression. Leo monthly forecast for month of February. Health. Your eyesight may suffer and you may have some irritation in your heart. Look after your blood pressure. At times you experience weak muscles and blood problems, blood pressure problem, issue with the blood. You have a powerful digestive system with a tendency of gases imbalances. So be careful. There is a possibility of an undiagnosed element in stomach, some weakness or disorder in any reproductive organ, urinary tract or kidney may develop. Education for month of February. You will work hard to earn your education. You can rationalize or otherwise distort the message of your teachers and stubbornly refuse to listen to their corrections. You have a high standard for research and learning. You are able to understand deep concepts. Your area of study may include management, philosophy, political topics. You're probably an expert in herbs and vitamins and science. You study hard to succeed in your education, but you may feel somehow it was not all learned completely. Romance or relationship. You have an affectionate way of attracting the companion. You're passionate and can fall in and out of the love easily. Typically, you'll get involved with somebody because you feel like talking to them. Before you know, you end up spending more time together. You know how to celebrate love. There might be an overemphasis on relationship in your life, leading you to seek them out impulsively. Although you may be very interested in synchronized or linked with a companion, it may still be conflicting or problematic area of your life. Getting into relationship is easy for you, but may be hard to sustain it or maintain it. Job, profession, career. You're industrious. You have a great perseverance in your line of work. You'll be an expert in your line of activity. You'll acquire proper education and may choose this as professional field. You can plan things well and can make an efficient executive or salesperson. You may engage in trade and over great distance, may be known to distant places. You may have a knack in business and trading. Leo monthly conclusion on February 2020. In this coming month, 2020 February, you make lots of strategies, planning. Your progress will be steady. You'll be blessed with progression and will rise in status, prestige and honor. You must look after your marriage relationship and companionship. Please make sure you won't develop any kind of animosity between you and your partner. Do watch your temper and family arguments or conflicts. You'll come across quite a few complications linked with higher authorities and decision maker. Time to time, you must be extra careful whenever you deal with taxation, custom, excise, police, higher authorities, legal authorities. You'll come across quite a few issues regarding marriage, romance, joint ventures, regarding understanding and synchronization. Going to talk about Virgo, the monthly forecast Virgo. Health for the month of February. Your health may be sensitive due to mental worry. Your throat become dry. At times you experience weakness in muscles and some sort of issue with blood. Your digestive system may be very sensitive. Your stomach will give you trouble. You may have a blood sugar problem. There are chances for developing a blood sugar issues. You may be prone to some sort of a diabetes. Health problem may include affliction to your eyes, blood, or issue with your chest. If you have a male or female health issues. Health should be good, but there is a possibility of sickness, irritants, or complication in reproductive organs, bladders, and the chances of male or female health issues. Education for this particular month. You will experience loss or confusion in terms of education. It might be hard for you to acquire a higher education or knowledgeability and skill set, even though you may obtain it. The process of gaining it might prove quite irritating, annoying. Your thinking is suited to technical specialized studies. Learning is lifelong pursuit. Learning and education are close to your heart, will be important for your sense of contentment in this life. Romance and relationship. You're ardent in your feelings and emotions. You're cool, calm, collected about companionship, romance and affairs. You can be possessive in love. You're very passionate and can fall in and out of the love easily. Romances and pleasant social relationship may develop at your workplace. You may have to be competitive when it comes to matter of love and liking or romance. Your romantic partner are likely to be older than you. Romances are serious business for you, but romances produce more pain than pleasure. Relationship may take a turn where proper conduct goes by wayside and respect is lost. It would be difficult for you to get romantically involved with someone without feeling an obligation. When you court the companionship, you may find yourself in a power struggle. You have a high energy. You have virality, appeal, and like to interact with others in the area where their feelings are most vulnerable. You are in command of a lot of intimate desire. Job, profession, career for this month. You're ambitious. Your ambitious and energy find their way well through enterprising, explorative activities, giving you contentment at the end. You will work hard to attain your goals, carrying a literal, metaphorical sword into battle. Your skill will be useful in your professional field. You will acquire proper education, may choose this as your professional field. You have new ideas that you want to develop as a career. You may have to work really hard under difficult or disagreeable circumstances. Virgo monthly conclusion for month of February 2020. In this coming month, February 2020, you'll come across lots of obstacles, delays, complications, hassles. Your struggle will become your sweet success. You've got to be extra careful regarding over expenditure, domestic complications. You'll come across quite a few obstacles, complex technical issues. Sometimes your peace of mind, family happiness can be quite questionable. But with your determination, creative drive, you'll be able to accomplish your projects. You will come across quite a few romantic opportunities. You'll go through quite a few family, professional complications. You must look after your energy level and general health and well-being. Libra monthly forecast for month of February. Health. Libra, you may develop health issues that are hard to diagnose. Your physical condition may be fragile and your emotional depression may seriously can affect your health. You could have a tendency to worry over and over and anxious about matters, which could cause you to overtax your nerves, giving you nervous complaint and some sort of fatigue mentally. All your health issues are likely to be psychomatic, and health problem can cast a cloud and may involve the heart. Nevertheless, longevity should be good. At times you will experience weakness in muscles and blood problems. Education. Libra, you are a student of ancestral wisdom. You are interested in economic philosophy, but part of your study will be related to human relationship, some creative subjects. You are involved in education and may promote educational aims of a large organization. A sibling or friend may be influential in your choice of educational path. It may be hard to finish your courses in educational institute. Your education may be interrupted or delayed, most likely due to some financial situation or due to family situation, or you develop interest in something else. You may experience loss or confusion in terms of education, but if you push yourself, you can be back on track. It can also happen that sense of independence and desire for hand-on experience make you restless in classroom. Romance, relationship. You're highly romantic. You're highly extravagant. You can be possessive in love. You're charming in disposition and attracted toward companion. You have an excellent domestic life. You have an attractive member of companion in your circle. You are very passionate and can fall in and out of love easily. You might be easily going about romantically involved with people. You have a high libido, high energy. You will experience a deep mutual love with your partner, with your romantic partner, and very closeness with your companion, an intimate bond. You bring your sense of honor, reputation into one-to-one relationship, partnership, marriage, relationship. Job, profession, career for this month. You act steadily in your line of business. You can be overachiever. Your skills will be useful in your professional field. Enterprise that take longer, more effort are within your capacity to handle. It's hard to get your sibling and co-worker to pull together to accomplish your goal. You may teach children, executives. You can plan things well and can make an efficient executive or salesperson. You may be involved with institutes, may I say, religious organizations, political organizations, social service organizations. You may be engaged in trade over great distance and known to in distant places. Partnerships are important in every sphere. You may work in a partnership or independently. You're able salesperson. Libra monthly conclusion in the month of February. In this coming month, 2020 February, you'll go through struggle and complication. Your efforts will be rewarded. You'll be blessed with resources. Your expenditure will be rising in luxurious life and style and comforts. You might involve in a deal of a car or property. There are lots of opportunity in front of you, but every opportunity will come along with challenge, complication. Bigger the challenge, bigger the opportunity. You got work on your communication mannerism, conduct, presentation, dealing. You got to work on those. Refrain from any foul words, out of control speech, too much ego in your mannerism, cold attitude, grumpiness. More you communicate in a better way, more you will achieve everything. Your flawless communication can hold the key to success and rising. Going to talk about Scorpio, the monthly forecast for Scorpio. Health for this month. You have a good stamina, Scorpio. You get sick, it would likely to be related to infection, irritation, oversensitivity. You may be vulnerable to cervical trauma, sensitivity or toxin release in your neck area. You may be prone to sore throat or choking. Health difficulties with eyes, breasts or blood may be found. Your appetite is easily disturbed by how you feel. Your digestive power may be somewhat sluggish and low. Your teeth will be strong. Your right ear may be suffered due to some sort of a infection, inflammation. You might face skin problems. Education. Education has been a source of pleasure, has had a refining influence on you. You have a good education, you are respectful toward your teachers and with your superiors, you're respectful toward your teachers and superiors. You have an interest in chemistry, science, drugs, medicine, surgery, pharmacy, homeopathy, other areas of medicine. You're very interested in education. You're involved in education and may promote the educational aims of large organization. It might be hard for you to acquire higher education, spiritual knowledge, even though you may obtain it. The process of gaining it might prove quite irritating and annoying. Romance and relationship. Romance and relationship. You're passionate in love relationship. You're passionate and you can fall in and out of love easily. You're fond of companion. Romantic relationships are testy. You may have more than one steady relationship in your life. You have more one important romance here. You will have a fortunate relationship. There may be romantic triangle threatening to your matrimonial relationship or romantic relationship or your happiness. Romantic triangle can be there. Be aware of that. You can be somewhat unsympathetic to your partner while expecting appreciation and sympathy from your partner. That's not fair. That's not fair. Job, profession, career for this month for you. You believe that becoming wealthy is good and appropriate. You will at times show off your success in gaining wealth. You dream of doing some great projects. You can drive hard in your work toward your professional goal, but are prone to suddenly disrupting your career path. You work well by instinct. Any work which is somewhat confrontational, challenging, even destructive will appeal to you. You will get special, unauthorized advantage of power of old traditional things helping your career in some way. You're very careful as a consultant, as a good researcher, as a teacher. You can plan things well, can make an efficient executive, a salesperson. You may work on short-term job or contract. Scorpio monthly forecast, monthly conclusion for February 2020. In this coming month of February, there will be rise in expenditures, income resources. You'll go through many professional and financial complications. Your enthusiasm, confidence and drive will be rising. Scorpio, you will make a lots of plans for your success, prosperity rising. You'll be in contact with highly professional people, decision makers. but refrain from any aggressive or cold attitude or lack of communications. Your communications dealing with the world will open lots of new opportunities for you. You'll have build up your efforts. Health-wise, do take care of your lower abdomen, chest, back, digestive system. Please beware of fall from height or any operation. Refrain from any marriage relationship arguments, conflicts. Sagittarius monthly forecast for month of February. Health-wise, your health is excellent, Sagittarius, for this month of February. You'll be energetic and active. Physical exercise and open air do wonders for you, Sagittarius. You take care of your body. You may develop health issues that are hard to diagnose. You may have a health difficulty that stands in your way of happiness, means harmony, happiness, matrimonial relationship, romance, intimacy. Physical focal point for you include the lower abdomen, solar plexus, and lower abdomen. And you got to look after your health. At times you will experience some sort of a weakness in blood circulation, muscles. Your kidney may be delicate. Sometimes your eyes are red, especially after, I may say, going to open air or exposed to pollution. There's a chance of some eye health issues, eye infection, especially the left eye, and possibly trouble with your ears or nose. So look after yourself. Education for this month. Your education may be on the short side in this month. The attempt to acquire education might proven to be difficult. If you got to, may I say that you might have to travel to acquire your education. Education can be difficult to attain, either from your own limitations or from financial shortage. You have a natural wisdom that happily share with others. For your knowledge is a continuous process. Using new skills interest to you. Romance and relationship for this month. Developing a solid relationship may involve a sense of effort and struggle. You may put a lot of effort, energy in pursuing the companionship, but you may lose respect and due to bad habit of indulgence. You may have more than one relationship in this month, and you might find these relationships are important for your fulfillment, but your actions are driven toward satisfaction rather than any moral values. You have a high energy. You like to enjoy much pleasure. Your physical energy might be somewhat lacking, but you have a keen desire. You're likely to have a strong inclination. Need to be careful not to become promiscuous, not overly extraordinary sexually active. And so be in the limit, whatever you want to do that, please. Job, profession, career for this month. You're enterprising. You don't hesitate to take the initiative for fulfilling your highest desire and ambitions. You will be a natural leader in this month. You'll prove to be like that. You approach your job with integrity and fortitude. It is hard to get your siblings and co-workers to pull together to accomplish a goal. You make a great coach, advisor, consultant, teacher, trainer. By necessity, you are an excellent financial manager. You can plan things well and can make an efficient executive or salesperson or a leader. But when you enter into new venture, you use your discrimination for effective planning. You may work in partnership or independently. Sagittarius monthly conclusion for February 2020. In this month, February 2020, you will go through lots of running around, fruitless expenditures. You got to watch your conduct, behavior, dealing. You will come across lots of fluctuations regarding relationship and financial backing. There will be lots of running around and unnecessary hassles. Your expenditure can be sky high. You'll come across lots of opportunities. There will be a rise in status, prestige and honor. You must make sure that there must not be any third party influences in your relationship. If you're going through relationship conflict, argument, then you must sort it out. Any kind of developing misunderstanding in your relationship. If there are any misunderstanding, you got to sort it out there and then. Please beware of cheating, deception, fraud, theft. Don't lend anybody any money. Do not lend anybody any money. Please do refrain from risky investments, please. Going to talk about Capricorn, monthly forecast for Capricorn. Health for the month of February. You may develop health issues which are hard to diagnose. You could have a tendency to worry over and over and anxious about things which could cause you to overtax your nerves, giving you nervousness and a lot of fatigue. You're healthy except for tendency toward depression. All your health issues are like something to do with psychomatic. And may I say that mentally you have to stable yourself, then health will be fine. If you're mentally disturbed, then health will be defected. And prominent part of your physique, for good or bad, are head, eyes and heart. Heart, eyes and head problem are likely to happen. At times you may experience some sort of weakness, drains like a lack of energy, issue with blood. You may have to deal with lower abdomen, irritant in rectum. So look after yourself, especially if you're suffering with piles or hemorrhoid. Look after your health. Education for the month, this coming month of February. Your education will benefit from your clarity in expression and overall skill in speech, presentation, writing, listening, performing. You have a strong feeling for your alma mater and you are interested in educational, literally pursue. Self-study, research are natural activities for you. Being quite logical, you might be good at mathematics and numbers. You're well educated, probably in business, law, computer, agriculture, international trade. You may be trained in job rather than school. You'll be open to increasing learning every day. Romance, relationship. You're passionate and can fall in and out of love easily. You consider the status of your partner. You may put your money and energy in pursuing of companion, and you may lose respect and asset due to bad habit of indulgence. You may have more than one steady relationship in your life. You have more than one important romances in here, no doubt about it. You're sensual. You have a high energy. Your desire tend to be strong. Relationship, romance, marriage is important to you. You take care of your partner and take their advice. There may be some problem created by your partner. You're stubborn and sometimes stick to your viewpoint rather than accommodating your spouse. And sometimes you can bruise the pride and honor of your partner, which can backfire on you. Be aware of that. Job, profession, career for this month. You work very hard your way through difficulties to come out well in the long run. Life will offer you plenty of opportunity to realize your goals and dreams. You're slow in preserving. Progress in career is slow. So take pride in your work. So be watchful of any tendency to be careless. You can plan things well and can make an efficient executive or salesperson. You have an entrepreneurial spirit, eager to take advantage of opportunities. You exercise an intimidating influence on competitors. You're a natural salesperson. You prefer to be your own boss. You can get very passionate about your work and overcoming hassles, obstacles. It's simple for you to see the bigger picture. The details need more work. A career of your choice might be connected to public speaking, education, finances. Capricorn monthly conclusion for February 2020. In this coming month 2020, your hard work efforts will bring rise in resources, income, financial opportunities. There will be rise in status, prestige and honor. Your income can be low and expenditure can be sky high. You'll be looking for the support, help and guidance, but support won't be available. Not that easily. You'll come across lots of professional and financial complications. You'll have to deal with outside influences in your family relationship. You will have to deal with all the different opinion clashes with understanding and passion. Your expenditure can be sky high. You will also be blessed with income resources and financial opportunities. You'll be able to resolve most of your complications, oppositions. Aquarius monthly forecast for month of February. For this particular month, first thing first, Aquarius health for month of February. You can be physically drained by lack of proper caring for yourself. You may develop health issues that are hard to diagnose. At times, you'll experience weak muscles, blood issues. There may be some complex stomach problems. Your eyesight can develop problems, and for that, some health problem can occur. And you might have to consult a doctor or might visit a hospital at least one occasion. Aquarius education for month of February. Education and any learning process is a rewarding experience for you. You'll get fine education. Any money spent on education and training will pay off well. You can spend long hours researching subjects important to you. Trials you might obstacle threaten to derail your course of studies. Part of your studies will be in topics that most people would not care or dare to deal with. Because of your volatile mind, you find it difficult to stick on one course of education. Gathering knowledge is a predilection for you. You're likely to study hidden knowledge. Aquarius romance and relationship for this month of February. You're very passionate, can fall in and out of love easily. Relationship and romance and marriage are important issues. The lesson for you in the realm of marriage might be selfless, sincere service in the relationship. Your marriage or romance go through highs and lows. Matrimonial life can be full of fluctuations, but your take charge personality is felt at home. You tend to manage your spouse's affair or your romantic partner's affair wherever is possible. You're very stubborn and stick to your viewpoint rather than accommodating anybody. Yes, you are. Job, profession, career, Aquarius for the month of February. You take your status for granted. It gives you huge advantage in trying and accomplishing ambition goals you have set before you. You're self-made individual who put a great effort in creating your career and reputation. You're very true to your career and aspiration. Faithfully follow up on them until you succeed. You provide structure and direction to professional groups. You're very practical, energetic, and courageous in efforts to succeeding in your career or business. Aquarius monthly conclusion for month of February. In this coming month, February 2020, you'll be blessed with income resources and opportunities. You'll make lots of new plans and strategies. You go through quite unexpected struggle, obstacles, delays, sometimes major complications. Your past efforts will bring dignified rewards for you. You go through quite a few financial complications, higher expenditure, but with your own effort, drive, determination, willpower, you'll achieve success, prosperity, and rising. No doubt about it. You'll come across lots of professional and financial opportunities. Your knowledgeability, skill set will be recognized and appreciated. With your efforts and determination, you can achieve dignified status, prestige, power, authority. But do watch your aggression, temper, domestic complication. You go through lots of running around and hassles. Pisces, monthly forecast for Pisces for this coming month of February. First thing first, your health, Pisces. Your physical body demands a lot of attention and respect, for good or bad. You may develop a lot of health issues that are hard to diagnose, Pisces. You're likely to have impurities of blood and some sort of a tension or depression or negative attitude problems. Internal weakness may develop in stressful time. There may be health problem with knee or heart or blood pressure. At times you may experience weakness in muscles or have an issue with your blood. Good health depends on good intestinal condition. You may be susceptible to ear complaints. Pisces education. Your education puts you in a good steady in life. You are endowed with higher learning, wisdom, good moral values. You go in for higher studies and success. And some teachers have a long-lasting impression on you during your study of education. You stay involved with teachers. There might be some connection with educational institutions. Your communicative skills are advantage in imparting education, a learning process. At school, you will do very well, especially if you're a science student, if you're studying maths, if you have a physical education. But education is must for your future career. You have a lot of capacity to learn. You have a lot of appetite for learn. You can absorb a lot of knowledge, ability and skill, and you will keep on upgrading yourself. But teacher support, your own organization will create a wonders for you when it comes to your own education. But your focus and concentration, your drive, your determination, your discipline will play the major role. Pisces romance relationship for this month. You're very passionate. You can fall in and out of love easily. You're very sensitive. You're very fussy about possible love partners. Sometimes you feel you've been romancing the stone. Your expectations are very high. No matter how charming you make yourself to the object of your desire, he or she have no eyes for you. That is your complaint. You're somewhat socially shy, which could make you feel lonely, not able to fulfill your romantic needs. One or more romantic relationship may be lost or end beyond your control. You are blessed with a lot of energy. You have an active fantasy life, love to live in your self-made world of stories and dreams. Job, profession, career. You set your dreams high. For all your changeableness, you're fruitful. Get your ambitions realized. Keen, ambitious, fully energetic. You may be disbelieving at times. You may be burst upon the world without warning the world, surprising others as much yourself. You will work very hard to advance your honor, prestige and occupation. You take your status for granted. It gives you a huge advantage in trying to accomplish the ambitious goals you have set before you. You're very true to your career aspirations and faithfully follow up those ambitions until you succeed. You will plan your work and work your plan. You work your way through your difficulties to come out well in the long run. You work hard and you'll achieve dignified success. Pisces monthly conclusion for month of February. In this coming month of February 2020, you go through lots of domestic complications, tensions, hassles, secret tensions. There will be a lot of rise in sudden expenditures, unnecessary hassles. You will be blessed with income resources and financial progression, financial professional opportunities. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. With the help of a friend, you will be able to start a new project, ventures and ideas. There will be a great improvement in financial and professional backing. Do watch your options and choices when it comes to your huge expenditure or investment. You will travel around and might go abroad. Refrain from domestic arguments, conflicts and rows. Thanks for watching this monthly video. Would you like to know more about what this coming month is going to bring for you regarding your job, business, profession, career, financial backing? Would you like to know how you're going to do in this coming month regarding your romantic life, love life? Would you like to know more about the events happening in this coming month? Would you like to have some guidance regarding your decision-making strategies or choices-making strategies and how you can resolve your problems, complications, hassles, obstacles, waste of time, delays in this coming month? If your answer is yes, then what you're waiting for? Please get your very thorough Moon Sign Monthly Horoscope report on the video as well as written. And do visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. I want your best in this coming month. I want you to achieve the best in this coming month.